Hi, I'm Michael Nadlin from Market Lead, and today's video is another advanced Google Ads optimization hack that I use on a lot of clients, especially when I start to notice that the cost per lead is going too high or the conversion rate is going too low. Now, this is what I call shrink to expand, and I'll show you what I've done with the data in the account now. So what I do, and I'll actually go through the data first, we can look at January this year, and we can see we spent $9,000, had 252 conversions, 20% conversion rate, and $36 cost per lead. So that was the first month of this expansion. Now we look back in December and we look at the data in here and we can see, so 252, 20%, and 36. It was 205, 15%, and then $54. So definitely we're seeing an improvement from December. But then even when we look back into November, and the other thing to note is the spend was significantly higher, $10,000, 186, 16%, and $58. So what have I done? And then even going into February now for this client, we've gone from 16% to now 30%, $21 cost per lead, and 150 conversions. And we're only halfway through the month. So looking to even have a double of this throughout this month. So what I do is, and this is a really simple technique, taking the campaigns and it's just pulling back the budgets quite aggressively because you've expanded the campaigns over time. You've got enough data in there. So you pull back the budgets and then you set target CPAs as well. So in the past, the target CPAs were set at $80 to $150, which were getting amazing results for the client and getting sales. But now that I had to constrict it back and really aggressively pull it back because there were budget limitations, I did pull it back just to make sure that the budget, which you can see down here, is aligned with the client's budget for this part of the month and moving forward. Now, most of the time people might give some remark like, oh, well, you can always just pull it back. You're only cherry picking the results. But if I was cherry picking the results, I would be getting less conversions. But now I'm actually getting more conversions. So there's always stages of expansion, getting original data into the account and doing like all the things to get as much data in the account as possible, as many high quality conversions as possible, run that for a few months and then aggressively pull it back just to make sure that the algorithm knows that it has goals and targets that hit, which is a budget and a target CPA as well. This is something I use quite a lot, and this is on search campaigns as well. It's not Performance Max, it's not shopping, it's not anything else. This is for lead generation for a B2B and B2C business as well. And as you can see here, the cost per clicks are around $6, so they're not cheap, but they're not expensive either. But we can see here that now we've been able to pull up the conversion rate to 30% from last month, which was at 20%, which is still really high. And this is actually also going to a website, not even a landing page. So this is quite an advanced strategy that does require good keyword selection, good amount of data in the account, good settings overall, and then just some aggressive targeting and optimizations as well. The important thing to note is this as well is the impression shares. You'll notice that over time, even in December, we can look at the impression share, 50%. So the impression share will go down, and that's the important thing you need to understand, that even in November, 53, and then December was 50, and then it goes down to a lower impression share. So you're not going to reach as wide of a market, but you'll get more results and better results, and then down to 35. And then even this month, we can see that it's lower, but the performance is better. So this is one of those things that you do need to understand, that you will be getting less impression share. If the client is looking at the account, or if you're looking at your account and you can't see your ads, that is fine, because you're actually forcing Google to show your ads less, but only to people who are more likely to buy. Now, this is not a technique that will work for everyone, because it is quite like, we can see here that there's a lot of conversion data in here for a very small spend this month. But overall, you've got to understand that these techniques do work from time to time, and it's worth testing. I have a lot of these over the last 10 years that I've tested, especially in the last few years when the automation and the AI parts are so much more important, that I do make sure that I'm testing these things aggressively, because these are what give the clients the winning edge. So it's important to understand that when you do this, do understand that it won't work all the time, but it works probably 80% of the time with clients. So it's an expansion and then shrinking and then expanding from that as well. So I'll leave it there. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, but most importantly, share. If you've enjoyed this video, remember to like, comment, subscribe, but most importantly, share. And if you're ready to become a market leader and you're serious about increasing your sales, increasing your customers, and scaling your business with Google Ads, have a chat with someone at my team about your Google Ads account at marketlead.com.au.